Is the new Iron Lung movie good? That is the question that we are asking ourselves today. So I just got out of the theater from watching the movie. 2 hours and some minutes of my life kind of gone now because of that. The movie wasn't great. It wasn't bad either. It just wasn't great. I know it's getting hyped on Rotten Tomatoes, 95%. The theater is packed with people and most likely fans of Markiplier. But after watching the movie, from the moment it started to the end, I could not figure out what the plot was. I got no sense of character development, no lore, no nothing. It felt like they threw something together and just threw in a lot of blood and scenes and horror elements and thriller elements mixed with Markiplier and some acting. I just never got into it. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't follow along. I couldn't figure out what was the skeleton they were talking about. I could never figure out what the creature was that was ending up chasing him. I couldn't figure out why he was sent down there, what he was looking for, what they needed from him. I could never figure it all out. And then it just was action scenes after action scenes, but you never got enough information. You couldn't follow on very well. It just seemed confusing. It felt rushed. I just couldn't figure out where it was going, where it was heading. Personally, I think a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes is too generous. However, this is based off the video game Iron Lung, and I've never played it, so I'm sure I've missed a lot of lore just because of that. But I didn't care for it, honestly. I mean, yeah, I liked Markiplier. I liked watching him, but you didn't really get any other characters in the film. There was a brief scene where he gets hoisted to the surface and they're talking to him, and you see some other characters, but then most of the film is just him under the ocean of blood, trying to find something to help survive. I don't know, they mentioned Eden, they didn't mention anything about Earth, so they mentioned lights and darkness, and it just made no sense to me. Unfortunately, yeah, it's the fact that I couldn't figure out where the movie was going. I couldn't figure out why they even made it, because there was just no... I get it, it was Markiplier's debut movie, and it was written and directed by him, but it just didn't make sense. And I know I'm going to get critics saying, well, you didn't play the game, so you don't know all the lore. Well, I'm like, well, I didn't even know the game existed until the movie came out. So, but yeah, honestly, out of 10, I would probably give it a 3. It was entertaining. It was good 2 hours of time killed, but it didn't get me going. It didn't get me excited. Honestly, there's points in the movie I always just felt like just getting out of my chair and waiting in the lobby for it to be over. It wasn't my favorite movie. I went and saw it, gave it a shot, but it's not a movie I would go see again. Definitely not. I know a lot of people, the people in the theater didn't even get excited. They didn't seem, I don't know, they just, by the time the credits rolled around, no one was really all happy. They were all it felt like they were all just as confused as I was, but that could be just me. But for those of you who have seen it or plan on seeing Iron Lung, what did you think? Leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think of it. If you liked it, didn't like it, why not? No spoilers yet. Make sure also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you subscribe right now and leave a like under the video. Please help me get into the algorithm some more. And yeah, that's I guess all I can say about that.